Good morning and welcome to your practice. This morning we're going to be creating a standing sequence, a bit of a flow. Sometimes this poses will be static and it's designed to help you feel grounded and opened up throughout the whole body, ready to start the day. So let's start in downward dog. Feet hip distance apart. Look to the hands, make sure there's space between the fingers. Engage by lifting up the lower belly and lift up the tops of the thighs. Relax the head. On an inhale, lift the right leg. Bend that knee and bring the knee into the chest, coming forward above the shoulder, above the wrist. Step the foot between the hands. Take the back knee down, come to a lunge. Anjaneyasana, rise up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift the back knee off the floor and take the left hand to the floor, turning to your right, reaching up through that top hand. Take the hand down. Rise up to a crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back to downward dog. Take an inhale here. And exhale. On an inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to chest, step the foot between the hands. Take the back knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck the toes, lift the knee, take the right hand to the floor, turning the heart to the left, reaching up through the top hand, straightening that back thigh, and then take the hands to the floor. Line your feet up for a crescent lunge. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, step back to downward dog. On an inhale, come forward to a plank. Take the knees to the floor. And exhale, lower the whole body down. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale to child's pose. Inhale to come to hands and knees. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knees, step the foot between the hands. Come up to a lunge, inhale. And exhale, drop the thigh. Inhale again. And exhale, take the hands to the floor. Left hand stays there. Take an inhale. And exhale, turn to the right, reach the top arm up. Exhale, hands down. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up to stand, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, warming the body up. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins, inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, right foot goes back. Inhale, lift up to crescent lunge. Exhale, fold all the way down, hands to floor. Inhale here, and exhale, turn the heart to the left. Inhale, turn to face the floor. Exhale, step back to downward dog. And if you're feeling energetic, inhale forward to a plank. And exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Come to the ball of the right foot. Keep the toes of that top foot pointed down to the floor. Bend the knee so the heel drops back and open the hip out to the side, and then lower the heel on the supporting leg. Stretching, lifting up through that top hip, and then bring the knee into the chest, step the foot between the hands. Take the back heel to the floor and come up to warrior two. Bending the front thigh. Hold it here for a bit longer now. Roll up that front thigh a bit deeper if you can. Gazing at the front hand. And straighten the front leg. Reach forward, we're going to come into Trikonasana. Lengthening underneath the body and then turn the heart up to the sky. Come all the way up. Bending the front thigh. Take the forearm to the thigh and reach the top arm over. Drop that front hip a little bit more. Back leg nice and strong. Inhale to come up. Straighten that leg for a pause. Then bend the knee again. Reach up through the top arm. Come into reverse warrior. So stretching up through this front side of the body. Drop the front thigh a little bit more. Come all the way up, straighten the leg. And then turn your toes to face forwards. Hands to the hips. Bending the other leg, back leg. Now it's your front leg. Turn the toes forward, turn the back toes in and the heel out. Bend the front thigh. Open up the arms. Turn to look at your front hand. Warrior 2. Straightening your front leg. Reach forward as you tip your hips back. You're reaching forward, extending underneath the side of your waist. Coming to Trikonasana from here. Come all the way up. Bend your front thigh. Take the forearm to the thigh. Bring the arm over the top. Only looking up if it feels okay on your neck. Otherwise you can look forward or down. Drop that front thigh a little bit more. Come all the way up. Straighten your front leg for a pause. And then bend it again. Reaching up through the right side. Coming to reverse warrior. Feeling a stretch and an opening. Come all the way up. Straighten the legs. Turn your toes forward. So check that your big toes are in line with your inner heels. Reaching all the way up. And then dive all the way down to the floor. Bring your hands to the floor. Inhale, extend the sides of your waist long. And exhale to forward, wide leg forward bend. Taking the heels of the hands back in line with the heels of the feet. If you're able to, there's also the option of keeping your hands further forwards, arms straight, or you can place your hands on blocks. Keeping your inner thighs lifted. Pressing down into the feet. Walk the hands forwards. And then walk all the way back round to the original front side. Step to the top of your mat. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Let's take a chair pose. Sit down into your heels. Bend the knees and we'll reach the arms up. Sit down a bit deeper. All the way down. A little bit more. Come up to stand, press down through the feet as you lift up and exhale, hands to the heart. Reaching all the way up and then bend, fold forwards, all the way down. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, step back to a plank. Hold it here in plank. Remember you can take the knees to the floor anytime. And then come back to downward dog. Knees to the ground. And then come to kneel. Close the eyes for a moment. Rest your backs of your hands on your thighs. Take a moment for yourself here. Find your breath. Steady your breath. And let yourself relax. And if you have time, taking yourself through a couple of seated positions and definitely Shavasana. So rest in Shavasana to complete your practice and feeling energized and grounded, ready for the day. Namaste.